Thanks for joining me for another video in our series on investing in multifamily with your retirement account. Here, we're going to cover 6 points why multifamily is the best fit for providing you with the retirement you've always dreamed of. So let's get started. The first reason is passive income. Your retirement account is required by law to exclusively earn passive income. It's our only option when investing with our retirement account. We know that active or earned income is disallowed. This fits perfectly with multifamily. When investing as a passive, limited partner in a multifamily property, the two forms of income we will see are rental income and capital gains, both of which are purely passive income, so you'll never have to worry about compliance when self-directing. It's not known to everyone, but your retirement account can take advantage of leverage. That said, your retirement account is limited to taking on only non-recourse debt. This is because a recourse loan is backed by collateral from the borrower. And since we must always consider a retirement account like it's another person, we cannot personally guarantee loans within our retirement account. So the loan must be non-recourse. Most non-recourse loans fall into one of two categories. If you're looking for a smaller loan for a single family property, you would typically go to a local bank or credit union. And in this situation, because non-recourse debt is riskier for the bank, you would see unfavorable terms with much higher interest rates and required down payments. Alternatively, when looking at a larger commercial loan, the type that multifamily properties make use of, these are almost exclusively non-recourse. The terms are favorable with low interest rates and reasonable down payment or equity requirements, and as a result, multifamily is perfectly suited for the needs of your retirement account. Additionally, leverage results in greater returns when applied properly. Since 1990, the multifamily industry has averaged annual returns of 9%. While the S&P 500 sits at 7.7%. And at Multifamily, the deals we offer investors tend to return around 18 to 20% annually. But returns like that are surely subjected to extreme volatility with boom-bust cycles that must come and go, right? Well, actually, multifamily offers greater stability than your retirement account has likely ever seen. We all know stability is key in your retirement account, and we're seeing that more so now than ever. So let's take a look at returns since 1990. In this graph, we can see that annually, multifamily growth is consistent and predictable. On the last slide, I told you that multifamily has historically returned 9% annually, and we can see that visually here, where returns consistently sit between 9 and 10%. And if you're a numbers person like I am, here's what that translates to. Multifamily is 58% less volatile in the past 30 years than the S&P 500, and is even more stable than long-term US Treasury bonds. By investing your retirement in multifamily, there is a far greater chance that your account's balance will be predictable throughout its life and won't eventually crater just before you retire. This one is my favorite. What's one of the main hesitations any of us have surrounding real estate? It's illiquid. It's hard to sell your position and move to cash if you need it. And typically, that's a valid concern. But what's the case with your retirement account? Well, it's for the future. You're likely not going to be touching the money in your retirement account for a while anyways. So multifamily is a long, illiquid game. And so is your retirement, which is why I like to say they have matching time horizons. So let's talk about cash flow. Most years, the properties we invest in at Multifamily generate somewhere around 8 to 10% annually in cash flow from rental income. This can help to accelerate the growth of your account, allowing you to reinvest in additional deals sooner and sooner, enabling a compounding effect. And as an added bonus, if you're over 59 and a half years old and can take distributions from your account, you can use the cash flow that a multifamily property spins off to support your everyday life. And finally, if you invest in multifamily through a solo 401k or EQRP, there is the potential for completely tax-free growth. Imagine combining all of these factors: explosive leverage growth that is stable and predictable, there for you when you need it, all while never, ever having to pay taxes on it. Heck, double down, make your solo 401k or EQRP a Roth account, and Mr. Taxman will never come knocking on your door even when you take distributions when you eventually retire. So those are the 6 reasons why multifamily is a perfect fit for your retirement. If you have any questions about the information here, or if you can even think of a 7th reason, please feel free to reach out.